Learning new information about the 30-year-old man accused of setting the Sorrento Fire that broke out yesterday afternoon in Sorrento Valley.
That fire burned more than 130 acres. It also prompted evacuations. News 8's Kelly Hessedahl joins us now live from near the scene with more on the suspect and the very latest on this fire. Kelly.
That's right. And the suspect, 30-year-old Brandon Glasgo, is someone who has had run-ins with police before. He was arrested and booked into jail last night. But take a look here behind me. This is Penasquitos Canyon. And firefighters tell me this was a tricky firefight because where the fire started was inside a river bottom here. San Diego Fire Rescue tells me it started right near where another fire started just a couple of months ago.
Origin place is towards the river bottom. Specifically a couple hundred yards away from where the last fire that we had.
2 brush fires in Sorrento Valley in just 2 months. The first one, June 8th, remains under investigation. The second one took off yesterday afternoon. 30-year-old Brandon Glasgo was arrested and accused of starting it. According to court records, Glasgo has previous arrests on his record for vandalism and battery. He now faces 1 count of arson. Neighbor Wendy Dallas has lived in this neighborhood since the 90s. She says she was ready to evacuate if needed.
We were all ready. We had, all our stuff packed in the car, ready to go. They did a wonderful job, and it's incredible the amount of resources that they have.
Deputy Chief Dan Eddy talks about the challenges they face with fighting fires in Los Penasquitos Canyon Preserve.
The key thing for this area that gets us is the topography. Yesterday's fire for us normally, which would be a quick knockdown for us in any other conditions with that light, flashy fuel. We bring in a couple of helicopters and we can get after it. It's the access point. Trying to get our rigs and apparatus in through there.
He says the other challenge crews faced yesterday were people trying to get video of the fire and trying to take selfies.
And if you heard radio traffic yesterday for multiple hours, it was said, hey, I have 50 plus civilians on the hillside and we can't do water drops there now. I can't put any of my fixed wing in. I can't put any of my helicopters in because if you've seen videos online, when those helicopters do drops, and especially when the fixed wing, it will rip a car in half. It's so much force is coming behind that as they're coming through. And so we have to stop firefighting actions in those areas.
And so Deputy Chief Eddy really asking for the public's help. He says don't put any drones up during fires. Don't try to take any selfies or video during these fires. As for Glasgo, at one point on his criminal record, it showed that a family member had a criminal protective order against him. I reached out to that family member today, but he did not have any comment. He is due in court on Wednesday. Steve and Anna.
So, Kelly, the first fire, June 8th, is still under investigation. Any idea if that fire is somehow connected to the one yesterday?
Yeah, and that was a question I asked today as well. The Metro Arson Strike Team is looking at all of this, but at this point, we don't know of any connection. However, I will say that the fire department told me that they did spot an encampment in this canyon where the fire started yesterday. I checked with the city on this. They tell me they have no reports for the past year of any illegal encampments out here. However, of course, that doesn't necessarily mean that an encampment wasn't out here just because one wasn't reported. But at this point, we don't know of any connection to the encampment and also then to the fire.
Well, definitely a chilling picture over your shoulder there with that charred hillside. So thankfully, no injuries and no homes destroyed. So great job by the fire crews out there. Kelly, thank you very much.